Hello, good evening. I'm Sean Green with the Lime Sports World. We'll be giving news of cricket. West Indies have somewhat clawed back into the second test against host New Zealand in Wellington after bowling all day yesterday for the Kiwis to make 307 for 6. The Windies currently have the host on 342 for 7 after play resumed earlier this evening a bit late because of rain. Now, yesterday, Ross Taylor scored 129 inclusive of 3 drop chances to give his team the advantage. In more cricket news, this time on the local scene, Alexandra. They are this year's Republic Bank's Everton Weeks Under 13 Limited Overs champions. Today at Kensington Oval, they defeated Combermere by 7 wickets. The Waterford lads batted first and only managed 111 in their 30 overs. And here's how Alexandra responded. Nico Blackman and Nathaniel Knight opened the batting for Alexandra. And the very first ball of the innings resulted in a wicket. Blackman caught and bowled. In over number 3, Jaden Brooms gets a life, put down at point when the score was just 5. Knight edges this one down to third man. The fielder comes across, puts in the dive, but still couldn't prevent the boundary. This was the first of the innings. Knight gets some sugar from the bowler Justin Bramall and drives uppishly through the covers, teasing the fielder to the ropes. Brooms miscues off Justin Bramall. Indal Prasad tries, but he just couldn't hold on. Bramall tonight, who launches into this full toss. Who wants it? Mine, says Emery Greenwich. I've got a lot of time to miss the ball. Could you believe it? But Combermere were still rejoicing shortly after when Knight gave a simple catch to cover off Bramall for 9. It's 24 for 2. The tournament's highest run scorer, Deshaun Toppin, came to the crease and opened his account with an elegant cover drive. You don't chase those, son. You just fetch them. Broom gets a full toss and swings it away through mid-wicket. That's his first 4. Prasad came on to redeem himself from the drop catch earlier. But watch Toppin. Who will win this race? The ball, of course. Broom soon departed, playing a poor shot down the leg side for Rawlings to knock back the leg stump. Nicholas Austin was the new bowler, and as soon as he came on, he went off the square. Alexandra captain Rakeem Headley playing it down to long leg for his first 4. Topping using his feet here and driving through mid-on, showing no respect to the Combermere bowling. Neither did Headley. That's 4 more. Past the fielder at backward square and into the ropes. A true leg side player is he, growing in confidence. He puts this one away as well to take the score to 85 for 3. Runs were really flowing now. Another 4 to Toppin, banging this one through the offside to bring up the 50-run partnership with his skipper of just 51 balls. And the 100 came up with this lofted straight drive, beautiful to watch, taking Toppin into the 40s as Alexandra inched closer. And this shot into the offside sealed the deal. It brought up Toppin's 50 and a 7-wicket win for Alexandra. Alexandra reached 112 for 3. Bushy Park Circuit Inc., the company responsible for the redevelopment of the Bushy Park racing facility, is reporting that they're on schedule for the March 2014 completion deadline. A recent media tour facilitated by the developers highlighted the progress made so far. Reporting is CBC's Anne-Marie Burke.
3 months into the redevelopment project at Bushy Park, and the progress of the island's racing facility is very visible. The media was recently taken on a special drive-through tour of the facility, which according to developers is on schedule for its March 2014 completion. Mark Hamilton, facilities manager for the developer Bushy Park Circuit Inc., confirmed that all the major components were in place and that the required timelines were being met.
When you look at it from an overall perspective, in terms of major earthworks, we are well beyond 50%, as you can see. The track itself is literally only about 4 inches below finish level, which would just be the tarmac to go on. Obviously, some fine-tuning needs to be done just prior to that process. They're doing some rough grading on the internal and external areas because we have to still obviously finish those to the specification that's required. but the big heavy work, as you can see, the majority has been finished. So I would say from that point of view, we're well beyond half.
A previous concern was flooding. Included in the development is a new drainage system.
The new facility will have multiple wells to deal with that in strategic areas. In addition to that, we're putting what they refer to as an earthen ditch, which the water will run off of this area up here, the spectator location, gather in the earthen ditch, and as the track naturally flows, as we look at it from right to left, the water will carry down past the same kink and into the hammer, and there will be a series of wells in the earthen ditch to deal with the water. So we're very conscious of that reality, and things will be put in place that that would not be a problem.
Spectator accommodation has been a major talking point of the new facility. Hamilton revealed that some review has been done of the initial plans in this area.
Initially, we were looking at simply, reproducing what the spectators were accustomed to before, which was, the open type of environment. But as you'll see, we've tried to enhance that in terms of making it more uniform and having a consistent slope so that people can come and stand, sit down, bring their chairs and so on. But we are investigating into potentially putting stands in certain areas, permanent stands. But I would say that we haven't got to that final decision at this point in time.
When completed, the 65-acre site will include various new track configurations, a new clubhouse, pits complex and car parks, complete with landscaping. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports.
Well, back to international cricket, it was a day of milestones as the third ODI between South Africa and India was called off today after heavy rain at Centurion. South Africa recovered from 28 for 3 to post 301 for 8, with Quinton de Kock hitting his third successive 100 and skipper A.B. de Villiers also getting a century. De Kock smashed 9 fours and 2 big sixes for his 101 off 120 balls to become the third South African and 5th overall batsman to hit a century in 3 successive ODI innings. De Villiers, who hit his 16th ODI century, shared a crucial 171-run partnership for the 4th wicket with de Kock. He struck 6 fours and 5 sixes in his 109. Now for India, Ishant Sharma was the best bowler, finishing with 4 for 40, picking up his 100th ODI wicket in doing so.